Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches: Cleveland Cavaliers vs Indiana Pacers and Atlanta Hawks vs Washington Wizards, which are happening on Monday, May 10, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out my Patreon in the link down below. My new Patreon is a way for me to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Now I'm going to start off by talking about Cleveland Cavaliers vs Indiana Pacers match. The Pacers enter this contest losers of 5 of 7 games as they fell to the Washington Wizards at home May 8 as the road team was able to take control of the contest in the third period, outscoring Indiana 39-29 to take a 9-point lead before the home team battled back to force overtime, where they were edged by a point. Caris LeVert posted 35 on the night while coming 2 assists shy of a triple-double, while Domantas Sabonis finished with 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 13 assists as both had efficient shooting nights. However, rebounding was a critical key to this contest as Washington was able to win this battle by a 60-49 margin, with Russell Westbrook and Alex Len combining for 29 alone. Despite the loss, the Pacers covered as 4-point dogs and are 3-4 ATS in the last 7 games. The Pacers now find themselves sitting in the final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference, which would put them in a win-or-go-home situation on the road against the Wizards. As it stands right now, there are injury issues on both sides at this point, but the Cavaliers have nothing to play for but pride. Indiana is fighting to not only stay in the playoff picture but to try and scratch out home court advantage in their play-in game. The Pacers let one slip away Saturday night, but they don't have that problem here. My first betting advice for that game is to pick Indiana Pacers -8. The Pacers are 2-6 ATS in their last 8 games, playing on 1 day's rest, and 5-2 ATS in their last 7 road games. The Cavaliers are 0-4 ATS in their last 4 games, playing on 0 days rest, and 0-5 ATS in their last 5 home games. The over is 7-1 in Pacers' last 8 overall. The over is 5-1 in Cavaliers' last 6 home games. The Pacers are 0-3-1 ATS in the last 4 meetings in Cleveland, and 23-10-2 ATS in the last 35 meetings. My second betting advice for that game is to pick over 229.5. Now I'm going to be talking about Atlanta Hawks vs Washington Wizards match. One of those contests come from Atlanta when the Washington Wizards visit the Hawks at 7:30 p.m. ET from State Farm Arena. Washington currently sits in the 9th spot in the Eastern Conference and Atlanta is in the 5th spot. These teams meet for the second straight time this season, as the Hawks won the contest back in January 116-100 when Trae Young went off for 41 points. Last time out for Atlanta, they were defeated by the Pacers 133-126 last Thursday. Last time out for Washington, they won a thriller and out on the road, defeating the Pacers 133-132. Trae Young leads the Hawks with 25.4 points per game. John Collins is next on the roster in points per game with 17.6, and next comes Bogdan Bogdanovic, who is averaging 15.8 points per game. Center Clint Capella is the league leader in rebounding at 14.3 points per game to go with his 15.3 points per game. Danilo Gallinari is averaging double figures this year at 13.6 points per game. Westbrook hasn't been very accurate from the mid-range or beyond the arc, but his 65% finishing rate at the rim ranks in the 86th percentile among point guards. Westbrook should have success driving and kicking against the Hawks, as he remains one of the elite penetrators in the league. He will also need to set up bigs Robin Lopez and Daniel Gafford with easy looks at the rim. Lopez impressed as he scored a season-high 24 points in Thursday's win over the Raptors. While Beal out, the Wizards will shooters on the wing to step up more scoring opportunities. Wizards perimeter players like Rui Hachimura, Davis Bertans, Garrison Matthews, and Raul Neto will need to make shots. Hachimura has made only 31.5% of his threes this season, but Bertans, Matthews, and Neto have all been efficient as they have each made over 38% of their threes this season. Bertans has made fewer than 38% of his threes in 5 straight games, and he will need to be better for the Wizards to win or cover without Beal. If the Hawks hope to cover or pull the upset, they will need at least 2 of Trae Young, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and Danilo Gallinari to shoot the ball well while secondary scorers step up from beyond the arc. Tony Snell and DeAndre Hunter are questionable to play Monday while Cam Reddish remains out indefinitely. In the 34 games before Nate McMillan took over as head coach, the Hawks started the season 14-20. Since he was hired, the Hawks have won 23 of 34 games and ranked 4th in spread differential as they have covered by 2.6 points per game since the beginning of March. My first betting advice for that game is to pick Hawks -7. The Wizards are 6-1-1 ATS in their last 8 road games and 15-5-1 ATS in their last 21 games overall. The Hawks are 21-7 ATS in their last 28 home games and 1-4 ATS in their last 5 Monday games. The over is 5-0 in Wizards' last 5 overall. The over is 4-1 in Hawks' last 5 overall. The over is 15-5-1 in the last 21 meetings in Atlanta. The under is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings. The Atlanta Hawks are averaging 113.3 points on 46.6% shooting and allowing 111.6 points on 46.6% shooting. Trae Young is averaging 25.4 points and 3.9 rebounds, while John Collins is averaging 17.6 points and 7.5 rebounds. DeAndre Hunter is the 3rd double-digit scorer and Clint Capella is grabbing 14.3 rebounds. The Atlanta Hawks are shooting 37.4% from beyond the arc and 81.2% from the free throw line. The Atlanta Hawks are allowing 35% shooting from deep and are grabbing 45.2 rebounds per game. The Washington Wizards are averaging 116.5 points on 47.5% shooting and allowing 118.7 points on 47.1% shooting. Bradley Beal is averaging 31.4 points and 4.7 rebounds, while Russell Westbrook is averaging 22 points and 11.5 assists. Rui Hachimura is the 3rd double-digit scorer and Davis Bertans is grabbing 2.9 rebounds. The Washington Wizards are shooting 35.1% from beyond the arc and 76.6% from the free throw line. The Washington Wizards are allowing 37.4% shooting from deep and are grabbing 45.1 rebounds per game. My second betting advice for that game is to pick under 235.5. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.